And sometimes I wish I didn't know as much as I did. Like, I wish I wasn't as smart as I am. Not even like smart, but smart in terms of decision making. I wish I was more naive because it feels like the people who make the dumbest decisions are the happiest people. Even though I know that's not true because I see them go through stuff too. But I feel like if I made dumb decisions, I would have a lot more fun. Am I the only one that feels that way? I know people who just go on trips without having the money to really go spending their last on trips or spending their last on anything that really makes them feel good. And I wonder, are they really happier? I like to say the smart decisions I make are better and I'm happier in them, but you only live once, like if you have that mind frame of only live once and you get all these experiences, right? But you're forever broke and all that, stressing about your next dollar. Is it worth it? Is what I'm asking. People who do that, people who think day by day, is it worth it experiencing that little bit of instant gratification for later on being in a bad position, or should a person make the smart decisions? Because I feel like I make all the smart decisions, the right decisions, but I feel like I'm wasting like my life, I feel like I'm wasting my life in a way. Or like I could see if I was, but I gotta be thankful for what I got. But I could see if I was making the smart decisions and it was like instant feedback, like instant doing better and stuff, like an instant gratification to that. But it's not. It's all long term thinking. You know what I'm saying? But should I think more short term? I don't know. I probably ain't, cause shit. I like being able to get what I want when I want to get it. I don't want to have to feel like where am I gonna eat? Like where am I gonna get my next meal? Where am I gonna get my next dollar from? I need money now. I'm broke as a joke. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that feeling, man. I know a lot of people with that feeling. I know a lot of people who go to parties, go to be seen, go chase women, go on trips without having no money, go on just go do stuff, go to concerts, like just do stuff just to do stuff. But is that really the way to live? You know, like I know me being the way I am is a sign of being mentally stronger, but is that rewarded? I know, I know people who can't sit still and people who have to always do something, always get that instant gratification, and can't just sit in boredom. I know they're weaker in the head. Their mind is weaker. But sometimes I want to be like that. I don't know. And it's not like I don't do anything at any point. Like I've been on vacations. I've done stuff. I've went out. I've done all of that, but I don't do it as much. Which I think the way I'm doing it is right. But I just wanted to pay off, man. Like it'll be a shame if I'm making all these smart decisions for nothing. Making all the right decisions for nothing. But I'm gonna just keep going day by day. And I know life is all about finding that balance, but it's so hard to gauge. It's not really hard to gauge from a going out standpoint because I don't know. I'm not really a people person anyway, like a go out type or socialize. I don't do too much of that, but it's more hard to gauge from like a making the right decision standpoint, because I know all the right decisions to make. I see through a lot of stuff. Like a lot of stuff is unnecessary and a dumb decision and a waste of time and will put you in a bad position. And I know all of that, but it's hard to know when to say fuck it. You know, it's hard to know when to say might as well. You know, it's hard to make the wrong decision on purpose sometimes. You know, not even the wrong decision, but the decision that is normalized and that is degeneracy. But it's like, personally, I don't feel like I like doing none of that stuff though. It's just universally known as fun, and I think about when I'm older, will I regret not doing it? But if I'm old, sitting on millions of dollars with a family and kids, you know, with a lineage, sitting on money, like, I'm not gonna regret it. But if I'm an old man that hasn't done anything in terms of creating a family and passing down something to my lineage, then I'm gonna feel like I didn't do nothing. But going out and doing the so-called fun things that people think is fun all the time without discipline is, I feel like that wouldn't get me where I need to be either. But me focusing strictly on that is not a sure thing that I'm gonna get where I need to be. You know, it's just a dilemma I have. I guess there are no right or wrong decisions. It's just based off what you get. You know, some people are luckier than others. So I know it's some people who go through life like that, like fuck it, and I only live once, but they end up becoming rich. I guess it's just who's chosen. That doesn't happen as much as hard workers though, but and it's not even hard work; it's smart work. I just want to know the right thing to do. You know, like take this YouTube for instance. I'm doing this without any kind of without anyone watching, without making any money. But I just do it because I like venting. You know, and they say you when you do something not for just the money, it'll pay off, but you can never be sure. You know, some people never get off the ground. Or I'm doing certain stuff to get a career in a certain field, but you and you gotta pay money to get in the field. You gotta invest in it. But what if that doesn't pay off? You know, not everybody's successful in that field. But it's just the thoughts I have. I'm gonna keep doing it. You know, I'm not going to deter from it. You know, I think that's the key to really all of it is just consistently doing something. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and if it does, it does. Just gotta keep going, I guess. See what happens in the end. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'll be back with another soon.